Hello everyone, we're coming to you live from my home. We'll be on the air in about 3 minutes, but I would like to officially thank everyone for joining us each and every weekday as we go live here with my daughter Ariel and Cody from my own home. I'm getting ready to go to the dentist, so I want to go and take you with me. But for the most part, I would like to tell you one thing. We are now available on SONOS. Yes, SONOS is just like a platform like Alexa, like a Google Home, and now they are a part of our platform. Thank you for welcoming us into your categories. We are excited to be a part of it, and we will not let you down. For that being said, let's get started with this pre-show edition of Have Faith, Let It Begin, because I am excited.
Are you looking for something different? Are you driving to work every morning and saying to yourself, what could I do to pass the time? Well, here's a show for you. Weekdays, Monday through Friday. Have Faith, Let It Begin. It is a show designed for you, the daily commuter. Motivational topics, inspirational stories, personal testimony set out to change the world. Join us every morning live at 7:30 a.m. because this is a show all about faith. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
On this pre-show, folks, we'd like to thank everybody for joining us each and every morning, and I'd like to thank you for being here with us with Ariel, myself, and Cody as we're literally just getting into the car, and I'm strapping her in and getting ready to go to the dentist for a follow-up. Folks, I am excited to be a part of this show every single day, especially being at home, and I want to thank each and every one of you for giving us the platform and the opportunity to come into your home each and every weekday. With that being said, folks, again, we are officially now available on SONOS. That is a platform just like a Google Home, Alexa app. We are available now to all of you on those platforms. In addition, we are working on our own app that's coming out soon, hopefully by the fall. It's been delayed for a little while, but we're on our way. Folks, I'd like to thank you again for being here and to remind you that every day that we're on, it's all about motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony designed for you, the daily commuter. So let's get started as I get ready to turn on the car and head to work. Today's topic is an open forum. This should be interesting.
On June 16th, 2018, I launched this show. Have Faith, Let It Begin. Join me each and every weekday at 7:30 a.m. live because this is a show all about faith. Motivational topics, inspirational stories, personal testimony designed for you, the daily commuter. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
30 seconds to go.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin.
10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Angela, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hey, this is Freddie, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Have Faith, Let It Begin. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel, and I would like to thank you for joining us on this Tuesday, July 16th, 2019. Folks, I cannot believe it. We are already more than halfway now at the conclusion or the end of July. August is around the corner. It's time to start school shopping for all those kids out there already, if you haven't done it already. Oh my goodness, where has the summer gone? Folks, a lot of you will sit there and say, what are you talking about? August isn't even here yet. You're right, but the preparations have begun. And I got to thinking, we have been through such a long journey on this show. We have seen so many different things, have heard so many things, have bear witness to so many adventures and journeys and failures, obstacles, triumphs, downs, storms, you name it. So I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to each and every one of you, to thank all the listeners and viewers all over the world
to welcome in the new viewership of SONOS, SONOS. You are now available on our platform. We are now part of the catalog, and we want to welcome you into our families and thank you for allowing us to be a part of the SONOS product. Folks, as I drive here, going to my 1 week later follow-up after my tooth extraction to the dentist this morning, I say to myself, so many different things that go in my mind each and every morning. Somebody wrote to me last week and they said, Angel, how do you come up with your topics? And I say, honestly, I pray about it, I think about it, and the next thing you know, it just happens. But I can honestly say that today, I was completely blank on what to talk about, which is fine, because it doesn't concern me, it doesn't bother me. I just start recording, we go live, and something will hit my mind or something will strike a chord and we're off and running. So there is no title this morning because I didn't have an idea of what topic to talk about. But as I drive here, I start thinking about things that I'm starting to see as I'm heading to my destination. And I think about the expression, why are you so much in a rush? Why are you in a rush, I should say? Often we see people moving at a faster pace than normal. As New Yorkers, we are always known to be fast talkers and we're always on the go. But I've noticed, or maybe it's because of my age, most people are in a rush. It's as if they're battling or racing against time. Or they're not giving themselves enough time to do the things that they want to do. Instead, they sit back and they rush. They rush through everything. They rush through their breakfast, their lunch, their dinner. They rush to their destination. And they're so quick to honk the horn if you're just slightly going maybe 2 or 3 miles less than they are. Why are we all in a rush? Where is it that we have to be? That we need to rush and get to our destinations in a quick and crazy manner? And why is it that we're so quick to judge other people and ridicule them and be disrespectful? I mean, we talked about this yesterday with the whole role models and being bullied, and it's very frustrating to see so many people in a rush, and for reasons that I can't explain and I can't understand. The other day I was in the shopping center getting some last minute groceries, and they have those self-checkouts. And there was a person, about 2 people ahead of me. And the person behind me had 1 item. And I had about 9. And I said to him, why don't you cut ahead of me? It's only 1 person. It's only 1 item, I should say. And the person behind him got upset. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you get upset? I just let this person cut me, so that means you're not having to wait for 2 people, just 1. Like, the logic is very simple. They're going to go faster because there's only 1 item. You don't have to wait for 9 plus another 1, that's 10 items and 2 different transactions. I just don't get it. So as the gentleman gets in front of me and he scans his 1 item, of course, as I'm sure you know how this happens, the item doesn't get read well. So now we have to wait for somebody to come over and fix it. So now we get delayed. So the person behind me says, you see what happens when you let people get ahead of you? And I said, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it could have happened to me. Yeah, but it didn't. It happened to you. Now I'm delayed. I'm like, wow. So I looked at a person and I says, are you in a rush? He goes, no. What's it to you? I said, well, you're the one that came to me and asked me and made a comment about this is what happens when you let people cut your line. So I figured it'd be only right to ask you if you're in a rush. Because if you are, you can cut me too. And he says, oh, so you must be one of those good Samaritans. I'm like, no, I'm just not in a rush, and I don't see the point of getting angry for something that's out of our control. They didn't like that statement. So the person decided to leave the line and go somewhere else. As he went into the next line, which just opened, he got behind another person. And as that person was being rung up, guess what happened? Their items weren't being rung up right. So now he has to wait further. As I conclude my groceries and my scanning, I start making the payment, and I notice that behind me there's more people in line, and now this person's waiting. When he could have just been more patient for a few more seconds, he would have realized that he was off and running. Instead, by having an attitude, getting upset, making comments, and getting in another line because he just couldn't take waiting any longer, he put himself in a future delay. Many of us do that, though. I've done it. I've gotten a little bit stressed out when things don't go accordingly, or if I'm in a rush, or if I waited last minute to do something and then all of a sudden I am backed up, or I find myself more delayed than I should be. But that's all pretty much on ourselves, isn't it? I mean, isn't it safe to say that we all, at one point or another, should give ourselves enough time just in case we run into those delays? And then for us to get upset at others for our own mistakes, for our own reasons of why we're late. It makes no sense to me. Taking it out on other people for things that are out of our control are just something that doesn't resonate with me. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, today, on this day, if you're in a rush, if you're running late, and things happen, if you find yourself in a position where others are delaying you, ask yourself, did you give yourself enough time? Were you prepared to get to work and knowing that maybe traffic would happen? Knowing that maybe, just maybe, you were the cause of the delay for others? Why is it that we're so quick to judge, so quick to get angry, so quick to get upset? As I'm talking to you, I'm seeing somebody right now trying to pull out of a parking spot. And as they're pulling out, it's very clear that they are not sure if anybody's behind them. So they're backing up, and they're doing it very, very, I would say, the right way, because they're being over precaution. The person that's trying to get their spot is trying to go around them to get in their spot, and now they've put themselves in a position where that car can't back up. So now both of these cars are kind of stuck. Why the rush? What is the reason for why we rush? What is the reason why we are so quick to judge, so quick to make accusations? And I don't know. It's some things that just I don't understand. And that's really all I've got in my mind right now. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, give yourself enough time. Allow yourself the opportunity to move in the right direction. Whether that's giving yourself enough time, allowing others to be patient along with you, and not allowing anyone to sneak up and steal your joy by putting yourself in a position to get angry for something that is actually in your control. For Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, man love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.